everybody, it's Magic Maths Day again today. I've got my glasses on ready. They're going to help me to see the magic of maths all around me. I've got my brain working well this morning because I've had my breakfast. I've got my eyes working, my ears working, my brain working. I'm ready for action. I hope you are as well. Now then, I hope you enjoyed it when we had a little go together on Tuesday, and we talked about something on Tuesday, didn't we, called subtraction. Subtraction, that big fancy word that was all about take away, wasn't it? And I think yesterday Mrs Hopper gave you a challenge, didn't she? A hungry caterpillar challenge, and you had to see how many fruits I think that hungry caterpillar had eaten and taken away. So I hope you've been practicing with your subtraction. Now, not going to do any subtraction today. We're going to do the opposite of subtraction today. We're going to learn about adding today. Addition is the fancy word. Let's have a look at the fancy word for the grown-ups and for Mrs Hollis. Here's the word addition, and that's a big word that really means that we're adding more. We're adding more into whatever it is we're counting. We might be counting our fingers. We might be counting people. We might be counting beans. But of course, because it's the hungry caterpillar, we are going to be counting fruit. Okay, we are adding on more today. Now, I wonder if you can guess how many more we might be adding on today. Have a think. That's right, we're adding one more. Because on Tuesday in our Magic Maths time, we were talking about taking one away, and that's what we say is one less. But today we're adding that one back again, and it's one more. All right, that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm so pleased because Magic Maths Lady has sent me something that is going to help us today. I'm ever so pleased. She sent me a present, everybody. I thought it was going to be an Easter egg, but no. Inside here, she sent me one of my gloves and one of my sparkly earrings that I wore at her party at her house. Oh, and do you know why I was so happy? Because I've had one earring in my bedroom for such a long time, and I've had one woolly glove that I can't really wear outside. Because in my house, I've got the other one that goes with it. Because to make a pair of gloves, you need one more, don't you? To make two. And to make a pair of earrings, you need one more, don't you? To make two. It's no good just having one. You need two the same. So I was so pleased that Magic Maths Lady sent me those. She sent me one more earring and she sent me one more glove. Fantastic. Oh, we've actually learned something there straight away. That one add one more is two. That was really clever, wasn't it? I'm so pleased about that from Magic Maths Lady. That was so helpful. Now, somebody else that's going to give me a bit of help today is Harry. Harry's going to help us today. Are you all right, Harry? Oh no, you're feeling a bit hungry, are you? Well, we'll get to the fruit in a while, but I wondered if you would help me first with the children, because they're going to just have a very, very quick fire guess at their cards. Is that all right? Yeah? You want to join in as well? All right then. Well, you can perhaps have a little sneaky peek at them before we show the children. Is that okay? All right then, all right. Okie dokie. Right, everybody. We're going to do some quick fire numerals first before we get into our learning all about one more. We're going to just see if you know your numeral cards today, and Harry's going to show them to you. Are you ready? Okay, here's your first number. Got it? Remember, say it nice and loud with your grown-up. Next one's on its way. You're doing very well, Harry. Some of these numbers are very, very big. Some of these amounts are more than 10. And some are less. Say what you see. Say what you see. They're keeping coming. Special number. One more. And the last number, which might be just how old some of you are, is... Da, da, da. Did you get them all? Did you? Did you get them all? Did you get them all, Harry? You did. Well done, Harry. You did do well with all of those cards today then. Right. Now, back to our learning about one more today. Harry's going to just show you what it looks like to add on one more piece of fruit. All right, Harry? Yeah? What we're starting with? Apples. All right, off we go then. Ooh, big one. Here he is. Harry's got one apple. Just like the caterpillar in the story. There we go, one juicy apple. But what happens, because Harry's feeling extra hungry today, what happens if Harry fancies another apple after that one? Goes and gets one. Here we go. And we end up with one more apple. And how many have we got all together? Can you count them? Easy peasy. 1, 2. Okay? So we know that 1, add one more, is 2. Here we are then. What about pears? Juicy pears. How many juicy pears did that caterpillar eat in the story? Can you remember? Was it 1? Was it more than 1? Wasn't it? Here's Harry helping me. 1, 2. 2 juicy pears. Here we are. We know we've got 2 because we've counted them. We can see them. We can see there's 2. Now, think in your head and help Harry. Harry's thinking too. What's it going to look like if we add on one more? How many are we going to have all together? Here we go. Harry's picking that one up and he's adding it on. How many have you got now? Can you see? Nice and clearly. 2, 3. We've got 3 because 2, add one more, is 3. You're right, you're getting good at this, aren't you? I think adding's a little bit easier than taking things away. But, you know, we all have to learn these things, don't we? Now, juicy pears. Giving you a little bit of a clue there, what the hungry caterpillar ate on a Wednesday. 3 juicy plums. I said pears, didn't I? 3 juicy plums. 1, 2, 3. But what number, how many are we going to have if we add on one more? Can you work that out? 3, add 1 is, here it comes. How many altogether? That's right, 4. 4 altogether. Well done. Well, I think, Harry, I think you did really well there helping us with that understanding. I think I'm going to let you go off and eat one of those fruits. Which one are you going to have today? You're going to try a plum, are you? And see if it doesn't get stuck. Great. All right, then. You take a plum. We'll let you do that and off you go. Right. So Harry's gone now, everybody. And I just want to show you one little thing before we go. And you can go and get busy with your grown-up, because we've learned about what it is to add on one more, but we need to see what that looks like if it's written down in a sum, don't we? Because we're going to use our symbols, remember? We're going to use our add symbol. And can you remember the symbol we use when we are thinking about the answer to our question? Can you remember the equals symbol? Yeah, we're going to use those 2 symbols today to make our sum. Now, I'm going to need some numbers or numerals. I'm going to go with an easy one for us. Let's try this one. What can you see there? That's it. 3. 3. I'm going to put 3 on our board so that you can see it. 3. There's 3. I really want to make sure we can fit all these symbols on to our board. Remember, we're adding, so we want our add symbol to come next. 3, add. And how many are we adding on today? Are we adding on 5? No, we're only adding on 1, aren't we? 3, add 1, excuse me. 3, add 1. I'll put that there actually so that we can fit them on. And then that one comes next, doesn't it, in our sum? 3, add 1, and the answer is, that's what we say, don't we, when we say equals? And the answer is, stick that on there. And this is the bit where you've got to work it out together. 3, add 1 more, and the answer is, did you get that one? Did you get 4? If we do it on our fingers, you can see even better. 3, and 1 more comes along, da, 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 and you've got 4 fingers. Yeah? So the answer at the end of the line is 4. Now I'm going to give you some more adding sums today. And I think Mrs Hopper might have some more challenges for you as well. But I'm going to leave you with that right now so that you can have some more thinking time with your grown-up at home, and you can do some more adding together. Find some things in your house. If you've just got one plate, can you find another one to make 2 plates? Maybe you've got 1 sock, because we've got 2 feet, haven't we? 1 sock. Can you find another sock to make 2 socks? Have a think about the different things that you can find in your house so that you can make bigger groups of items. It could be fruit, it could be knives and forks, or it could be anything. I'd love to see your photographs and maybe your videos of you working, finding more things to add on in your house. All right, everybody, I'm going to go now, but I'll see you very soon. And don't you forget, the magic of math is all around us. Bye for now.
Bye bye.